To the Good Gut Show. It's Friday and TGIF, and I hope you're going to have a great weekend. I'm in a workshop all weekend, but that's okay. I'm really looking forward to it. And I wanted to talk to you today because yesterday I published an article on my website, www.healyourhealthnow.com, called Effing Up is a Learning Experience. And I gave you some ideas about how you can think about making everything a learning experience, because everything is a learning experience if you leave yourself open for it. So today I want to talk about the art. And it's really not an art, but it can become an art if you practice it. Everything is an art if you practice it. And I practice gratitude every day. And you know, what is gratitude? It's really about making yourself conscious of being grateful of everything that happens to you. And I just researched why gratitude is so great. I always said to people that it shifts your consciousness, which it does. But here's the reasons why, and they've actually studied this. Actually, gratitude boosts your immune system. In several studies, it suggests it can reduce the risks associated with heart failure. It improves your physical health. Isn't that interesting? Because what it does is it lowers stress. And of course, when you're lowering stress, you're not only protecting your gut, my favorite topic, but when you have stress, it lowers your immune response, which is what you don't want. And because lowering your immune response can lead to all kinds of things, including having more severe pandemic response. Okay. And increased mental well-being in another research study can help your body fight off stress. So we all know that stress is kind of the worst thing. Stress for your gut is just as bad as having a poor diet, never exercising, and yada, yada, yada. So the other thing is, of course, it's a no-brainer. It improves mental health. They've done several studies. One was recently 2020 showing that regularly practicing gratitude can help ease symptoms of anxiety and depression. I certainly think so, because I was, excuse me, whoa, long day. I've been I've been on Zoom for 5 hours, so now I'm on Zoom some more. Regularly practicing gratitude can help ease symptoms of anxiety and depression. Okay. One of the other tools, I think mindfulness is another one. And, if you've been watching my broadcast, I'm a big fan of mindfulness. Gratitude also improves your relationships. Well, if you have less stress and you have improved mental health, it does improve relationships. All right. It plays a key role in forming relationships as well as strengthening the ones you have. Okay. It's interesting. One study showed that partners who demonstrated gratitude toward one another reported increased relationship satisfaction and improved happiness. Go for it. Increased optimism too. Many studies there. If you're not naturally optimistic, if you're one of those grouchy, crunchy, people, it really we're getting into the holidays. So I always think of Mr. Scrooge, right? Gratitude practice can help you cultivate an optimistic outlook. Interesting, huh? Okay, so how do you practice gratitude? Well, the easy way, a beginning way of doing this, okay, and I just have this pad because I was, again, in meetings all day. I'm taking notes. Take a pad. I love the colored ones, but any pad or do if you journal, put it in your journal and just write, I am grateful and happy now that I dot dot dot, and list. See if you can get to 100. I'm grateful and happy now, because you want all affirmations of any kind to be happening now. And this is an affirmation. So I am grateful and happy now that, and list them. See if you can get to 100. Now, that's an easy way. Then you can use this list to read off of when you're feeling not happy. Okay. My favorite one, however, is the one I learned, I think from The Secret, or it could have been What the Bleep Do We Know, which is, there are two of my favorite um, documentaries. So, yeah. And this is what I do. Actually, I do every day because it's just so powerful. So when you get up, and I like to image my day, and I'll talk more about that in another live stream. But I do like to image my day in while in bed. Oh, by the way, that's my cat Romeo, grooming himself in the background. He's more and more liking to be involved in these. I don't know. When I get up, when I swing out of bed, I take one foot and I put it on the floor of my bedroom, and I say thank, either out loud if I need some extra boost, or in my mind. And then with the other, I say you. And then when I get up out of bed, I'm doing the same thing. Every time I put a foot down, I'm going, thank you, thank you, thank you, all the way into my kitchen to make my coffee. And then what I do is I also, you can't, do that saying thank you without thinking of the things that you're grateful for. So those are my favorite ways. Just take it, put it on a piece of paper, scribble it wherever. Or the thank you, thank you. There are many other ways, but remember, it boosts immunity, right? It boosts mental health. It boosts relationships. And what's the last thing? Oh, and it increases optimism. So what's not to like about gratitudes? All you have to say is, I am grateful and happy now. Think about one right now. Now think about another one. Okay, it's a great way to start your weekend. Dietitian Jill signing off. I may do some this weekend because I kind of got off with my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But I'll be talking to you. I don't know what we're doing next week, but we're doing something. Oh, it's Thanksgiving week. Oh, this would be a great week to talk about the best and worst of Thanksgiving. Do you really want to? There is an article on my website if you want to look at it. www.healyourhealthnow.com, called The Best and Worst of Thanksgiving. So you might want to check that out. And I will probably be talking about that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then take Thursday and Friday off. So have a good weekend, and I will talk to you next